Yes, people, what is going on? Hope you are all good. We're going to waste absolutely no time getting into this video whatsoever. Now, Liverpool have just managed to drop 2 points to Brighton. There was a game of a few injuries, a few VAR decisions, a missed penalty, then a scored penalty late on. And the second that they won the penalty, Brighton, in the 91st minute, whatever it was, I said to my dad, I cannot wait to watch Jurgen Klopp's interview after the game. And funny enough, I actually missed it. But I've been seeing a little bit on social media that it is popping. I've just seen BT Sport have uploaded it here now. This video is not monetized, so please make sure you smash the subscription button. And yeah, I'm just going to get straight into it because apparently it's an absolute cracker. I'm going to be reacting it for you guys. Let's do it. Let's get straight into it.
Here's Jurgen Klopp live right now with Des Kelly. Des.
Jurgen, that's a painful setback. We're talking about VAR again. Was it just? Was it right? Was it correct?
Yeah, I think the situations were the two offside I asked. I didn't see the payback, but our analyst said, yeah, it was really close with.
They're both correct.
Mo, I think, was a foot, but we are used to armpits and club badges, so if it's a toe, then it's obviously offside, and the other one with Sadio was clear, I heard. So, yeah, penalty. Yeah, it's how it is. I think that the decisions were right, yes.
Okay,
I think the decisions were right. Well, Jordan Henderson says some of the Brighton players agreed that it wasn't a penalty.
Yeah, but the ref, look, you try to create again on my cost. You do a headline because, yeah, that's how it is. But if I say now it was not, but ask the ref whistled it. Don't look like this. You try, always, all the time. So, but today I say it was a penalty and you are not happy with that answer. So what do you want to hear? Then give your answers yourself.
I was just telling you what your players said and Brighton.
Yeah, the players were closer. I saw it. I said it was a penalty because the ref whistled it. So after watching it.
Jurgen does not get on with the British media.
In terms of the performance today then?
Very good. Very good. Second half we had no problems with that anymore, but second half of course we had some problems with energy. So and then we set a little bit deeper. That's how the situation happened. But we had the situations around the goals we scored were brilliant. Even they were disallowed, but the situations were brilliant. Mo scored was a brilliant goal. Salih's header was outstanding. Some other situation, the goal we scored was really cool. So that was all good. But
just to be clear, I actually like
tough times.
Jurgen Klopp, but
you warned us about Connolly before the match. You said he'd caused some problems.
With the British media.
Behind through the lines.
Yeah, you have only two opportunities to defend that. That's you have to avoid the pass, or you have to drop in the right moment because he's running through the gaps, and so it's quite difficult.
Mo Salah didn't look too happy to be coming off early, but I assume you're planning ahead for that. And what's the information with James Milner?
I know when Mo Salah is smiling when he leaves the pitch, then I don't know, then something's really wrong. So I get it 100%. The problem is he had COVID, was out for 10, 12 days, trained once, played 60 minutes. 3 days later plays again. We just have to be careful. He doesn't like that, I know that, but that's it.
And James Milner, hamstring, is it?
Yeah, congratulations.
Not me personally.
Oh no. You better work for them, yeah. Hamstring.
Klopp, what are you doing?
And they had injuries as well because it's a tough time. But ask Chris Wilder how we can avoid that.
Well, maybe you're firing at the wrong target.
Sorry?
Maybe you're firing at the wrong target because we are broadcasters. We work within the Premier League rules, and the Premier League makes the rules. So that's the Premier League clubs. So shouldn't you be talking to the Premier League clubs? Shouldn't you be talking to
I don't know how often I have to say it. You picked the 12:30 kickoff. You. Not you personally, but you did it. Did you? No,
here we go.
Us on 12:30. So between now and December and the New Year, there's one more Wednesday and then Saturday,
but when you say you picked the 12:30, the Premier League clubs chose that slot. There's a reason that slot is there. It's
I told you, I said it now a couple of times. These are difficult times.
They're difficult times. The stadium's empty. Of course, it's difficult times, and the broadcasters are supporting the game.
We have to try. Yeah,
they are.
But if we play at 3 o'clock or 5:30, it's exactly the same. It's Saturday.
Has different ramifications. You should be going to your chief executive should be with the other chief executives having that discussion. We can't. If you come down here and just have a go at the broadcaster, it doesn't go anywhere. It's not going to change anything.
I'm not a go at the broadcaster. I just say how it is.
You said 12,
yeah, 12 after Wednesday. After Wednesday, Saturday 12:30 is really, really dangerous for the players.
Yeah,
Why you don't do that often?
You also said the broadcasters don't care, and that's the problem. It isn't the problem. The problem is
how is it, why did you pick us then against Crystal Palace if you care?
Well, I didn't pick it, but every pick is agreed by the Premier League.
Can I say it one more time? Because it's such a special scene. You always rely on things we agreed in another time.
No.
Yes, we did.
No. Listen, if it was all about player welfare, why did the Premier League clubs block the 5 substitutes?
Because that's very interesting now. When we had the talk between the managers, it's a week ago, I think, it was 15-5, if not 16-4 for 5 subs now. Since then, nothing happened. So, because you need at least 14 votes, but Chris Wilder or whoever says constantly that I'm selfish. So, I think all the things he said show that he's selfish, but it's now not too important. And I was in a similar situation as he was when I worked at Mainz, and it was only all about staying in the league. But they have now 3 subs and 1 point, if I'm right. So there's no advantage or disadvantage. So if you can do 5 subs in a game like this, it's not for tactical reasons. It's to bring, for example, today 5 subs, I take off Robbo 100% and bring Kostas Timakis to save Robbo. Not to make our game better or whatever, just to save him. And that's the situation. So it's not about bring here, we change tactics and the system and stuff like this, and we bring 5 players in one time and all this kind of thing. It's not like this. It's just to save the players. Yes, of course I save my players, but it's not only my players have that problem. So here you will see, but from now on to December, and you will see it, and then we will see what happens. And
we agree with you, and I can understand what you're saying, but you're actually going about it in a strange way. You're attacking the broadcaster instead of getting the support you need in the Premier League meeting.
I'm 100% sure you get now repraised for that interview because you stuck on it. So great. So what I want to say is, I only go for the broadcasters with a Wednesday and 12:30, and only 7 managers have a similar problem, and they all agree. Jose said now I should stop doing it. Actually I wanted to stop doing it, because it doesn't help. But now the problem is we have a contract, signed a contract. Yes, our CEOs, whatever, the shareholders, whatever, did that. That's true. And it's not a problem. It's in all season it's a problem, but in this season it's a bigger problem. It's a bigger problem because of no preseason, because of the intensity and all this.
He is making points. He's just going about it the wrong way.
But it's still, and when we have that slot, then I say it's not okay. So, and I get it again. Have a look how many. Now I am not selfish, but I speak about Liverpool. Until when this year is over, in that part of the season, we had this slot 3 times. I spoke a lot about it, but we had it 3. Look who else had it 3 times. No one. So of course it's a problem for me. It's a problem for me to pick a team. That's my problem.
And the problem is that you can't change it that way. You have to change it via the boardroom that we're talking about. But we could probably go on forever. Thanks, Jurgen.
Wow. Wow. That is quite something. That is quite something. That's a very interesting one. That's a very interesting one. Only for the reason it is Jurgen is right. You know, like I get where he's coming from, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think he's dealing with the pressure of being right at the top of the league that well. And obviously the media attention and everything that kind of comes with it, and being the champions and being, you know, the last year the front runners and then obviously champions. There's been a few times where he's been getting a little bit annoyed, a little bit aggravated, and he's dropped points today, and that side is just coming out. And now loads of people go, oh yeah, I love Jurgen exactly for that reason. But if you do that 3 or 4 times, 5 times, you're going to get yourself in trouble. That's old school Jose stuff, that is. And he's going after Chris Wilder, he's going after Des Kelly, he's going after whatever. The point still stands, you know. I understand both sides of the argument, but you can't go about it in that way, Jurgen. You can't go about it. I just find it funny that the likes of a Jurgen Klopp, who's now potentially at the top, well, at the very top, you know, I've won the Champions League, I've won the Premier League, that's all great, back-to-back seasons, very good achievement. You're now there. You're now there to get knocked down. That would happen if you were winning the Champions League, not winning the Champions League. You win the Premier League alone. You are there to be knocked off, and it's a completely different pressure to deal with it whilst you're up there and get knocked off than to try and get there in the first place. But my God, that is quite special. And look, if Jurgen's dealing with it for obvious reasons, with injuries and whatever, in a different way, then look, his opinion, his life. Yeah, that's an interesting one for me. I'm glad I've actually reacted to that and made this video. Thank you for watching. If you are new around here, make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you back here for loads more content. Not, I was going to say Chelsea content, just content in general. Take care, stay safe, up the Chelsea. See you later.